Just incredible. I'm sure there's going to be more news. We hope it isn't all bad. Storm Tracker 4 meteorologist Danny McFarland, you've been keeping a very close eye on this. You lived in Florida for a long time. You've been through these. How bad a hurricane does this one look like it's going to be?
Well, this one's especially bad for the Tampa area because they are not used to hurricanes this strong.
Wow.
Typically, when you talk about 3, 4s, and 5, they go up near spots like Panama City, Pensacola, New Orleans. But if you look at an area like Tampa, them getting one like this is very, very unusual. And something else that's unusual is the strength and the amount of tornadoes that this storm has produced. So far, the National Weather Services all throughout Florida have issued 99 tornado warnings, and some of them have been very large tornadoes out there. So don't be surprised if when it's all said and done, this storm breaks Hurricane Ivan's record for the most amount of tornadoes. That's something we'll know in the coming days. Now, when it comes to landfall, we're getting about an hour, maybe an hour and a half away, and it looks like in areas in between Sarasota and Venice is going to be the big spot to watch for the landfall. But at the moment, the worst weather is happening up closer towards Tampa. Areas like Sarasota also included in this, St. Pete. They now have an extreme wind warning. This is a very rare warning issued by the National Weather Service because they're seeing consistent winds of 115 miles per hour. Very, very strong winds being produced with this storm. There is going to be some good news, though, when it comes to the storm. The heavy rain that they're seeing won't be lasting too much longer because it's starting to pick up a little bit of speed, and we really want to see this storm get away from Florida as quick as possible. It is expected to make its way through the Orlando area and come out somewhere around Cape Canaveral, as you can see right there, as either a Category 1 or a tropical storm before it eventually dies down in the Atlantic. But after it makes landfall here about an hour from now, it's going to be making its way through the state basically throughout the entire evening. And by tomorrow, early in the morning, it should be just about done. But as I mentioned, the worst winds are there right now. The orange area is going to be hurricane force winds, and even those are going to be felt as far south as an area like Fort Myers. Now, by early tomorrow morning, we're talking about 5 to 6 a.m. for this spot. Daytona Beach, St. Augustine, Sebastian are all going to see hurricane force winds, and tropical storm force winds are going to be felt as far north as areas like Charleston and Savannah. So even if you have family members up that far north, make sure they're aware of what's happening with this storm. All right, back here in southern Arizona, we do have a 10% chance of rain for tomorrow, but the biggest story for us is going to be the heat. We managed to get up over 100 degrees once again for today. I'm expecting more of that heat on Thursday and Friday with the way things are shaping up here, staying right around 100 degrees for Saturday and Sunday as well. So this heat sadly not going anywhere for the next few days. We are likely going to be breaking the record for the most 100-degree days that we've had here in Tucson, either tomorrow or Friday with the way things are shaping up. And those of you that are looking forward to that more fall feel, which has been largely absent for the last little while, I'm looking at next weekend to really be it. The average high for this time of year is going to be around 91 degrees. We could be down to 86 by next Saturday.